Hi there. How's it going? Been a little bit since I made a video. Not too long, but a little bit. But I finally got something that I've been waiting for a little while, or planning for a long time, and finally got after purchasing, which is a branding iron. I can't touch it right now because it's warming up. I drew my design, my logo design. My initial idea was, I wanted to use my initials, and I have a way that I sign my initials, and I turned that into a digital file a long time ago for photography and stuff. But I didn't, I was going to put it over a yin-yang sign, and I don't know, it just wasn't like coming together, it wasn't feeling right and everything. And so then I just started fresh and started drawing one, and for some reason I always end up making shields when I'm drawing, because I drew my tattoo, which is a shield, and you know, a sword and a shield. But anyway, so I drew this, and see if I can make sure you can see it. There, it's on grid paper, and drew that first, and then I, you know, copied it, transferred it, filled it in, because it's got to be just like solid black and white the way, you know, they need it for cutting the plate for the branding iron. You know how YouTubers are always talking about their brands. Well, mine is actually a brand. But anyway, so it's now heating up. It's 2 inches tall by about 1 3/8 inches wide. So it's you know, you can get up to a 2 by 2 inch square on the size that I chose. You can actually get bigger, or you can get smaller, and I might have them make me a smaller one later on when I have the money to purchase another one, because it would be really cool to have a smaller one for smaller projects. My plan is to on some projects where it's allowed, or not allowed, but where it will work, I should say, I'm going to burn the leather. I had them make the plate a certain kind so that it'll work on leather, and actually it'll work on food. I guess there's some restaurants that burn like the restaurant logo into their hamburger buns and different things like that. That's kind of funny. So this one is the kind that you can use on wood and leather and food, and I can't remember, there was a couple other things that you could use it on. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that I could do it on leather also, because, you know, sometimes I'll want to just put it on the wood, but sometimes I'm going to want to put it on a piece of leather, and then I'm going to inlay the leather into the project, so it'll have, you know, my logo, but on a piece of leather that's inlaid into it. And I just think that's going to look really cool, especially if I can put like a little wood border around it or something like that, so I can deck it out and make it look really nice. But anyway, so it's heating up. I've got a timer going to let me know when it's heated up enough and everything, and as soon as it is, I will burn a brand onto this and we can see what it looks like. In case it wasn't obvious, my initials are JLM, and this is kind of how I sign my initials. I have a big J with an L on the left side and an M on the right side, and I know that's not the traditional way that people do like monograms. They usually have their last name as the big letter, and the other two are you know, like the first name and middle name or whatever. But I like the big J, and that's, you know, since I signed my initials that way, and that was my initial idea. The puns are flying. I decided that that's what I was going to go with, and damn tradition and damn convention, and I'm doing it the way I want. So, all right. Also, in case anyone's interested, the music that I have playing in the background is Unleash the Archers. It's the name of the band. The song is Call Me Immortal. I'm just playing all my songs that I like on Spotify from Unleash the Archers. I'll get a copyright claim on this, of course, because that's the way YouTube works, and that's okay. I'm not interested in monetizing it, and I don't know. We'll see about Unleash the Archers, because I haven't. I've done Nightwish and Rush and a couple others, and they don't. They don't block the videos. Some bands block the videos, but I think most of them are okay with you, playing their music, in your videos, as long as you're not making money off of it, because that would be wrong. I mean, and I totally agree with that. I wouldn't want somebody else taking my photography or my woodworking ideas or something like that and making money off of them without me getting a little bit. Hold on, let's see what this is. Apex. This is a good song, and this is the title track from the album Apex, and I really like this band. They're what's called power metal. I mean, but it's very like, it's this very like heroic and battle cry kind of music all the time, and of course it's metal. It's lots of double bass and intricate guitar solos and power riffs and all that kind of stuff. But their albums tell a story. They're kind of concept albums. There's a story that goes all the way through, a lot like a lot of the other bands that I really like. And they're out of Canada. They're from Vancouver, and they're just, and I've seen around on YouTube, I've seen like reactors doing videos of them, and then the like the lead singer or somebody else in the band comments on the video or something like that. They make themselves very accessible, and they love their fans and seem to really enjoy. It's smoking. They said it would smoke. I know, it's okay. It looks like it's on fire. It's not. It's all right. They said in the instructions that the first couple times that you use it, it's going to smoke because it's heating up the insulation on the wires or something like that, and it's kind of like the first time you use your furnace or something like that. It kind of burns off some of the stuff that is in the manufacturing process or whatever, and then after the first couple times it's not supposed to do it anymore. But anyway, they make themselves really accessible, and I've seen some reactors even get interviews with the lead singer of this band, and seen that with a few other bands too. To me, that's one of the benefits, one of the really good things about social media, is that celebrities and rock stars or whoever, they can make themselves accessible to their fans and actually have conversations with them and stuff. They can have that access without being in danger, because I'm sure probably every band and every celebrity has had some person who's just a little out of touch with reality that stalks them or gives them a hard time or something like that. Anyway, sorry for the rant on that, but I really like this band. I've really gotten into several bands in the last few years. It's almost done. I think it's almost heated up, so I'm gonna give it a try here in just a minute. Yep, my timer just went off. So there we go. Let's give it a shot. All right. Let's get outside, and I think they said like 1 to 2 seconds. Let's see. 1, 2. That was even a little bit much. Not bad. Hold on up there. Can you see it closer? It's not bad. I'm gonna try it again real quick just to see if I can do a second one and get it right. Ha! I leaned a little too far to the other side this time. There. Yeah, you can see if you look at both of them, I leaned too far to the right on one side and too far to the left on the other side. They said that there would be, a bit of a learning curve with this. You have to figure out, the right times, the right amount of time to heat it up. Like, I probably could have done it. It's pretty hot, and I probably could have done it maybe like 3 or 4 minutes ago, and it would have been a better temperature or something. Pretty cool. I'm happy with the design. I like the sharp edges and everything. I did Oh yeah, this is altered. This is not right. This one was like a rough draft, but this one is the finished product, and I kind of put some curves and sharp points in different places where there weren't any before, and I dealt with the bottom of that J because when that came straight down, the point it was like off center and it didn't look right, and so I just kind of cut a curve off of there and made it look like the end of like a what do you call it, like a saber sword or something, and so that the point was in the middle and that it looks a little more centered that way and everything. Even though I didn't change the position of the letter, it looks more centered that way. Maybe I'll try this one more time to see if I can get it, just for fun. Oh, let's turn this over. That time I didn't go up enough. I rocked it side to side a little bit, just a little bit, but that's all right. I'll get the hang of it eventually. And I'm going to do it on leather too, so maybe I should do that real quick. Anyway, I bought this leather, and they showed, like, I saw some video of somebody doing a brand on, they tried to do it on real thin leather, and it was somebody that was, doing a video on these things, like a review or something like that, and they were experimenting with different materials and stuff, and it just made it curl up. It was too thin, and it caused it to scrunch up like that because it was getting burned. I mean, because technically it's skin, but they got thicker leather and it worked a lot better. So let's try this. I bet I won't have to hold it on there very long. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad. It stinks, I can tell you that. Ooh, damn. That's nasty. Alright. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and I am hopefully going to be able to start putting this on. I think some of my smaller projects, this bigger thing would look a little out of place, but like I'm working on this jewelry box over there. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the kind of inner carcass of the jewelry box that I'm working on, and it has these vertical drawers that slide out like this, and hold the necklaces and earrings and stuff, and the top is inlaid with dragonfly design and a bunch of stars and little brass dots and things like that. But anyway, so it'll be a good size for this, because I'll stamp it on the bottom. I'll do that burn on the bottom of this, and it'll be a good size for that. But some of my smaller things that I make, it seems like that big old burn might be a little out of place, or something a little too big for that. So that's kind of why I want to maybe get another one of the same thing that's just a smaller stamp, and it'll be more appropriately sized. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you'll like this video and maybe subscribe to my channel if you think I deserve it, and I hope that you will come see me next time when I put out another video. Thanks, you guys. Bye.